Well, good morning. It's about 6:40 a.m. I'm up looking at the sunrise. We are outside of Alamosa, Colorado, not far from the Great Sand Dunes National Park. This is a Bureau of Land Management property. And we are looking at Mount Blanca in the background here. A few years ago, I read a book called Cheap Land, Colorado. A New York author was real fascinated with off-grid living and cheap land in Colorado where you could do that. And he came out here and lived off and on for several years and got to know a lot of the people and wrote about it. And it's just fascinating. But he talked about Blanca Peak a lot, which is right there. So we're going into Alamosa today, and I'll get to see some of the places that were talked about in the book. So that's kind of fun. But it's just a gorgeous morning. I wanted to share it with you. We'll head on down the road in a few minutes and see what we can find. All right, 7:30 a.m. We're rolling out of here. I just washed my hair outside, washed everything else inside, packed the car up, cleaned everything up, and we're rolling down the road. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful place. I'm just loving it out here. I drove out of that Bureau of Land Management property and saw all those folks camping up in there, and I wondered how many of those folks are full-time. Can you imagine doing this full-time? Staying on properties like this all year long, in the desert in the winter, and in the mountains in the summer. Staying at a perfect temperature all year long. We're looking for Milagros Coffee. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And that coffee shop is featured in the book. And it serves a nonprofit organization that's also featured prominently in the book. So I'm thinking it's somewhere up here on this corner. Let's see. Let's go find it. Here it is. Milagros Coffee House. Let's go check it out. 100% of profit supports SLV families through the winter. Love other street coffee. Nice. Got a slice of chocolate pumpkin loaf, and I have a 20-ounce latte coming. All right, chocolate pumpkin loaf and a 20-ounce coffee latte. All right, y'all. Well, it's not perfect, but I got the car cleaned up. Took about $8 worth of quarters. Much better. It was pretty nasty. So let's hit the road to Creede, Colorado. Let's go. All right, let's go find us a breakfast burrito before we head to Creede. I've scouted out a couple of places. I think there's one down Main Street here. Let's go find it. All right, here we go. Campus Cafe, Pancake House, Campus Cafe. They're supposed to have an outstanding breakfast burrito. So let's go get one. Let's get it. Yeah, y'all, this is definitely the place to be. This place is packed. I got a breakfast burrito with sausage and green chili sauce. I think this is gonna be good. Let's dig in. All right, got a jug of water, some pistachio nuts, some pretzels. That is the busiest Walmart I have ever seen in my whole life. And I've been in a bunch of Walmarts. Every aisle was jammed. I've never seen anything like it. It's crazy. And they've got no bags. No bags in Colorado. You can buy a paper bag. They won't give you any plastic bags. Everything in the store is plastic. The whole store is plastic. Everything in the store is plastic. Everything's packaged in plastic. But you can't have a plastic bag. I'm all for cutting out the plastic. But let's I need to shut up, don't I? I just need to shut up. Woo-wee. These are all public lands off to the left side. There's BLM camping out there. Quite a few spots, but I'm gonna head on into Creede, and I think there's some good camping up that way as well. So these little towns on the way over to Creede that I'm passing through are much larger than I expected. I thought they would just be crossroads, but I passed through a couple of little towns. This is Del Norte. Thing is, though, you've got to really be careful. The speed limits drop and drop and drop. It's 25 miles per hour through these little towns, and I'm sure they will grab you and give you a ticket if you blow through here. But nice little towns. I'm not going to stop, but nice little communities. Yep, time to do some laundry. South Fork, Colorado. All right, well, this has turned out to be a bit of a chore day, but that's good. I got the car washed this morning, or washed the car this morning. Made a Walmart run for water and snacks, and stopped at McBee's Laundromat here in South Fork and did a load of laundry. This was a nice place. It had good reviews on the iOverlander app, and free Wi-Fi, brand new nice equipment, restrooms, not that expensive. I think a large front load machine was $4 to wash, and then I think I dried for a couple of dollars, so I was pleased with that. So yeah, Walmart, car wash, laundromat. Now we can head on down the road to Creede. This is the Rio Grande National Forest we're coming into as we head into Creede. Well, it's raining a little bit, but I just saw this on the side of the road. Rio Grande National Forest Campground, Palisade. I bet you have to have a reservation to camp in here. I think I'm just going to do some wild camping, but I'll pull through here and take a look, maybe. Well, it's right on the Rio Grande. But this is a fee area. You have to pay for this one. It's National Forest. And it's $29 for a single site. Friday, Saturday, and holidays, fees $31. What is today? Gosh, I believe this is Friday, isn't it? Ha! You're closing down for the winter on the 28th. Now, I wonder if you have to have a reservation. Well, let's just drive through and have a look. There's a spot right there, number 3, right on the river. Cool. Let's see. Well, you know, I had planned to drive on up to Creede, but I just happened upon this place, and this is a perfect spot. This might be the best spot in here that's open. Picnic table, grill, don't have anything to grill, and right on the Rio Grande. Look at this. It'll be okay. Let's put it in. Be done with it. We're right down there. Yeah, I believe this will do nicely. We're right here. We're pretty level there. Palisade Campground in the National Forest. Got other campers here. And right on the Rio Grande. Right on the Rio Grande. Site number 3. Yeah, this will do. Let's go down here and check it out. Let's check it out. Woo, look at this. Look at this. Wow. Yep. I wish the sun would pop out. Maybe it will after a while. It's about 3:30 p.m. I could have gone on into Creede and explored a little bit, but you know, I'm ready to kick back and just enjoy this. I can do some city touring tomorrow. And the river winds on around up there. What a pretty place. All right, let's cook something to eat. Got some freeze-dried Mountain House Pro-Pack Chili Mac, spicy sauce with macaroni, beef, and beans. Yum, yum. Savor the adventure, it says. All right, I like this one. This is my favorite. Okay, let's get this sucker put together. Put a little fuel on here. gotten chilly out here. It's been raining. The rain's finally cleared out. We got a little blue sky, a little bit of a sunset going maybe. Sunset's about right now, but anyway, time to eat. Get some gas going here. Oh, there we go. All right. Got the water in here already. I'm gonna try to not make this one soupy. The other day it was too soupy. Seems like when I put the right amount of water that it says to put in there, it's too soupy, for me anyway. So let's see, let's tear this open. It does have a, you can, it's got a zip close on here. All right, so here's, now that last one I cooked with the packet in there. That's do not eat. So I'm not gonna cook the packet in there. You want to see what it looks like? That's dried. So all right. Get some water going here, and I'll be right back. As I guess you can see now, the water is boiling. So wow, it's really boiling. Let's turn that off. There we go. We're gonna pour it in the pouch now. And it says, carefully add 1 3/4 cups or 14 ounces or 414 milliliters of boiling water. Stir carefully and close zipper. Wait 5 minutes, stir again and reseal. Let stand an additional 4 minutes, stir and enjoy right out of the pouch. All right, you know I don't follow the rules exactly right. We're gonna pour some of this water in there. I don't know if I'm gonna put all of that. Let's seal this up. Zip this up. And shake it all about. Ouch, hot. I'm supposed to stir it, but I'm shaking it instead. Not following the rules. Not following the rules. I don't like to follow rules. Okay. I don't know if that's enough water, but that's what I'm putting. All right. Throw the rest out. Now, we wait 5 minutes. Can't put the timer on because you're the timer. I'm being recorded by the phone. All right, so we'll wait till about, it's 11 after 7. We'll wait until 16 after. So while we wait on that, we do have a bit of a sunset. Look at that. Beautiful. It's the Rio Grande at sunset. So pretty. All right, you think it's done? Let's eat it. Let's eat it before it gets dark. Ooh, this looks perfect. All right, y'all want to look? I don't know if you can see it. It's pretty dark. See it. Let's see. How about we do this? Here we go. Perfect. Perfect. Chili Mac Happy Dance. All right. I'm going to eat this, turn in, watch a little YouTube videos, and hit the sack. Tomorrow we'll go up and see Creede, and then on to Wolf Creek Pass in Durango. Thanks for following along today. I really appreciate it.